My mom's boyfriend didn't come home from the courthouse. We waited. Hours passed. No call. No text. Nothing. Then my phone rang. "Hey, it's Chris. I'm in Texas." My stomach dropped. "What do you mean you're in Texas? You were supposed to be at the courthouse for a probation check. The FBI was waiting for me. My family, they're in trouble. Drug stuff. Gang stuff. I was in a car during a handoff years ago. They want me to testify." I couldn't breathe. My mom was standing next to me. I could see her face changing as she heard my side of the conversation. Going pale, then red, then pale again. "When are you coming back?" "I don't know. Maybe a year. Maybe more." A year. This man my mom had just started rebuilding her life with, after 25 years of marriage to my manipulative father ended, was gone. Just gone. That's not where this story starts. It starts earlier, with my mom introducing us to Chris. She was a correctional officer. He was a former inmate. DUI. County jail. Released. They met somehow after. Red flag? Absolutely. But my mom had just escaped a terrible marriage. She was grieving, trying to find happiness again. And Chris seemed to make her happy. So my brother, sister, and I didn't say anything. We moved in with them. We tried to make it work. Chris and I even bonded over video games. He wasn't a bad guy, just complicated. Then came that phone call. The year Chris was in Texas felt endless. My mom talked to him constantly, planning their future, their marriage, how they'd make it work when he got back. His boss at the Dairy Queen he managed said he could have his job back, store manager position and everything. It felt like maybe, things would be okay. Then he came home, and the drinking started. Chris had always drunk. The DUI proved that. But this was different. Half a 24-pack. Every single day. He became mean. Started fights. Never physical, but his words cut deep. My mom made excuses. The stress from work. The upcoming trial. He'll get better. Years passed. He didn't get better. Finally, my mom broke. He came home completely wasted one night. She confronted him. He didn't deny it. She kicked him out. Told him to stay with a friend until he sobered up. The next morning, we started gathering his essentials. Things he'd need while he figured himself out. Then someone knocked on the door. Betty. I knew her from high school. She worked with Chris at the Dairy Queen. She looked nervous. Scared, even. "I need to talk to your mom. It's important." We sat my mom down. Betty took a breath. "Chris is cheating on you. With a woman named Darla. They've been doing things at work. In the store. In the parking lot. I caught them." My mom's face went blank. "He told me if I ever told you, he'd fire me. But I can't. I can't watch this anymore." Betty's voice cracked. "And Darla's pregnant." Time stopped. My mom sat there, completely still. Then something shifted in her eyes. "Get everything. Every single thing of his. Take it outside." We moved like we were possessed. Clothes. Electronics. Personal items. Everything. We threw it all in the alley behind our house. While we worked, my mom called him. I could hear her voice through the door. Sharp. Cold. When she came out, her face was stone. He confessed. All of it. Said he was happy Darla was pregnant because he'd finally have a child of his own. She wouldn't have more kids. 3 of us nearly killed her during childbirth. Her body couldn't handle another. He knew that, and he said that anyway. My mom wanted to move on, to forget, to heal. But my siblings and I, we had other plans. First, we called his boss, the franchise owner, good friend of the family, told him about the sexual acts happening on the premises. Chris was fired within days. Banned from every location in the area. Betty, sweet, brave Betty, got his position. Runs a great store now. Chris moved in with Darla. An hour away. Got a job at another Dairy Queen there. We called that owner too. Told them everything. It took longer this time. No current incidents to report. But eventually, he lost that job too. That's when he started driving past our house. Slowly. Repeatedly. Like he was watching us. Stalking us. And here's the thing. Chris didn't have a license. The DUI. The probation. He'd never gotten it back. He'd never needed to drive when he lived with us. We drove him everywhere. But now, he was clearly behind the wheel. We called the police. There's a vehicle circling our neighborhood. We believe it's being driven by someone without a license. Someone who's been drinking. We gave them Darla's license plate. A few weeks later, they pulled him over. Driving without a license. Intoxicated. Back to county jail. But it got better. They searched the house he was staying at. Found guns. Multiple guns. Chris was a felon. Couldn't legally have weapons anywhere near him. More charges. More jail time. By the time he got out, it was time for the Texas trial. Back to prison. For years. His son was born while he was locked up. Darla realized what she'd gotten herself into. Cut ties. Sued for child support. Chris started sending letters to my mom from prison. I'm sorry. Please take me back. It wasn't my fault. All in the same letter. My mom burned every single one. We moved out of state. Started over. Chris got out eventually. Lives in Kansas now. Struggling. Fighting child support. My mom has a new boyfriend. Someone who treats her right. Who actually cares. My siblings moved on. I still live with my mom. We bought a house. We're renovating it together. Life is okay. Better than okay, actually. Long pause. But here's the thing I can't stop thinking about. We destroyed him. Systematically. Deliberately. Completely. Every job. Every relationship. Every chance he had. We took it all away. Was he a cheater? Yes. Was he a drunk? Absolutely. Did he hurt my mom? Without question. But we didn't just walk away. We didn't just let karma handle it. We became karma. I think about his son sometimes. A kid who'll grow up without a father. Not because his father died or left by choice, but because we made sure his father had nothing. Was nothing. Does that kid deserve that? I don't know. I tell myself Chris did it to himself. That we just helped the consequences along. But late at night, when I'm alone, I wonder, what's the line between justice and revenge? And did we cross it? My mom is happy now. That's what matters. She's healing. She's building a life that's hers. And Chris? He's alone. Broke. Fighting a system that won't forgive him. Maybe he deserves it. Maybe we went too far. Maybe both things are true. I don't regret what we did. But I'm not proud of it either. Because here's what I learned. Revenge doesn't feel the way you think it will. You think it'll feel satisfying. Like justice. Like winning. But it doesn't. It just feels heavy. Like you're carrying something you can't put down. We didn't just destroy Chris's life. We became the kind of people who could do that. And I don't know if we can ever go back to who we were before. My mom doesn't talk about Chris anymore. She's moved on completely. But sometimes I see her staring out the window. Quiet. Thoughtful. And I wonder if she carries it too. The weight of what we did. The question of whether it was worth it. Chris cheated. Chris lied. Chris hurt the person I love most. And we made sure he paid for it. Every single day. Is that justice? Or is that just becoming the thing we hated? I still don't know. And maybe I never will.